What if I told you that you don't need a corporate sponsor or a family member or even a multi-million-dollar investment to get a U.S. green card?
It sounds a little too good to be true.
Right. But you just have to prove you are in the top tier of what you do. So welcome to today's deep dive. We are looking at a comprehensive stack of immigration guides, decoding the EB-1A pathway.
Yes, a very complex pathway.
Yeah. And our mission today is to kind of separate the myth from the practical reality of securing permanent U.S. residency, based entirely on extraordinary ability.
Right, because the nickname for this, the Einstein visa, it actually does a huge disservice to the pathway.
Oh, really? How so?
Yeah, it makes people think they need to have, like, invented a new branch of physics to qualify.
Right, right. Like you have to be literal Einstein.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you look at the actual mechanics, it's much more accessible for certain professionals, but it's entirely misunderstood.
Well, most work visas are like being invited to a private club as someone's plus one, Like if
Right.
your employer leaves or fires you, you get kicked out.
Yeah, absolutely.
But looking through these guides, the EB-1A is like getting your own name on the deed to the club.
That self-petitioning aspect is the core benefit. You do not need an employer to advocate for you.
Okay, so you just do it yourself.
Right. Because of that, there is zero requirement for a per-em labor certification.
Wait, what is per-em?
So bypassing that per-em process, it strips away a massive layer of cost, delay, and the risk of having to prove to the government that no American worker could do your specific job.
Oh, wow. That is huge. So if you're listening to this as an independent consultant or an artist or maybe a startup founder, you've probably felt locked out of the U.S. market because you don't fit into a neat, 9-to-5 corporate box.
Exactly.
And this seems to solve that. But the government gives this list of 10 criteria.
No.
Things like commanding a high salary or judging the work of others, getting press, or making original contributions of major significance.
Right. Those are the 10. Well, some of the 10.
Yeah. And reading how USCIS evaluates these, it looks like a trap. Applicants might treat it like a loyalty punch card, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, so if I check 3 boxes, say I show a high salary, I judge a local contest, and get a magazine to mention me, I'm automatically in, right?
Oh, no. Filing based just on hitting 3 criteria is a guaranteed denial.
Wait, really? But the guides literally say you need to meet 3.
They do. But the initial checklist is merely to get your foot in the door. So USCIS uses a secondary step called the final merits determination.
Final merits determination, okay.
Yeah, the officer steps back and evaluates the entire portfolio to see if there is sustained national or international acclaim.
I see. So it's not just a basic checklist.
No, having a solid, successful career just isn't the standard. They're evaluating whether you sit in that very small percentage at the very top of a field.
Okay, so proving you are top tier is the philosophical hurdle. But the government doesn't run on philosophy, right? It runs on paperwork.
Yeah, absolutely does.
Right.
Lots of it.
Right. So when someone actually has this level of acclaim, how does that translate into a physical application?
Well, it starts with the Form I-140. Think of this as your core proof of genius portfolio that you formally hand to the government.
Proof of genius. I like that.
Yeah, and if they approve that portfolio, you move to the second phase. You either adjust your status if you are already on U.S. soil, or you go through consular processing.
And consular processing just means picking up the actual visa at the U.S. Embassy in your home country, right?
Exactly, yes.
And filing that I-140 comes with standard government fees. But the guides highlight a massive strategic choice here.
Right, the premium processing.
Yeah, premium processing. For almost $3,000, specifically as of March 2026, I think it's $2,965, the government guarantees a 15-day response.
Yeah, that is correct.
If I'm a founder burning through my company's runway, that kind of speed is absolutely worth the hefty price tag.
Time is often the most expensive variable for these applicants. But rushing the process, it leads to the most common fatal errors.
Oh, like what? Like doing it too fast?
Yeah. Candidates are often much better off waiting 6 to 18 months to build an authentic profile. Instead, they rush a weak petition, relying entirely on recommendation letters.
Oh, so letters aren't enough. You can't just have people vouch for you.
No, letters should interpret your evidence. They cannot replace it.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, USCIS demands independent, objective proof behind the praise.
That makes a lot of sense. And the guides also mention people confusing job seniority with true distinction. Like people assume holding a senior VP title proves their importance.
Right, but USCIS doesn't care about your internal corporate ladder. They want to know your impact outside the company.
Like, did your work change how competitor companies operate?
Exactly.
That is how you prove distinction over mere seniority.
Right, you have to show that the broader industry actually cares about what you are doing. If you claim an original contribution, the field must be able to measure its significance independently.
Which brings up a fascinating dilemma.
Oh,
Yeah, if the EB-1A hinges entirely on established field contexts and traditional markers of independent validation,
right.
how will government agencies adapt to define the top of the field for emerging, highly niche, or totally non-traditional digital careers?
That's a great point. It's tough.
Right, like when a career path doesn't even have a traditional trade magazine or an established award yet, how do you measure its peak?
Yeah, it's a real challenge.
It's just something to ponder as the future of work continues to outpace the legacy metrics of immigration.